Welcome to the Transcript.
My name is Shira.
And I'm Jane.
And this week, the Transcript hunted for Easter eggs,
Reviewed lunch,
learned about the Class of 2026 Bueno y Sano fundraiser,
and investigated the City of Northampton's capital improvement plan.
Hours after a ceasefire was announced between Iran and the United States, Israel launched a series of attacks against Iran-backed military group Hezbollah in Lebanon, killing 300 people and wounding 1,150. Hezbollah has since launched retaliatory strikes against Israel. On Thursday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he had authorized ceasefire negotiations with Lebanon. In national news, the Artemis II is set to return to Earth Friday evening after a trip around the moon that set the astronauts further from Earth than any other humans have been. The spacecraft Orion will make a water landing on the coast of San Diego. Orion's heat shield poses the greatest risk in its re-entry as it will have to withstand 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. In local news, on Wednesday, Mount Holyoke College announced that they are committing $3 million to the town of South Hadley over the next decade. This will include $22 million for South Hadley Public Schools, an annual gift to the middle school Washington, D.C. trip, and $800,000 to the fire department.
Last Tuesday, City Hall reviewed Northampton's capital improvement plan for the next 5 years, including issues in Northampton Public Schools. Amongst the proposed items to spend capital on was a $1.8 million project to fix the City Hall building and $355,000 for various school district improvements, such as a new curriculum for the English, Science, and Math departments, and a walk-in fridge and freezer. We spoke to members of the City Council and School Committee to find out more about what possible funding the district will be receiving.
From my perspective, as a new member of school committee, I believe there should be more space for us to weigh in on the capital improvement plan. That could be done either by the school committee member who's on that advisory committee. That said, I believe Member Martin, who is on that committee, has been active. The other possibility is for Member Martin to bring those capital expenses to the school committee for discussion so that she can go back and talk to the committee about our input. It's difficult because city revenues are limited and there are many different areas of expense. And so the city budget is ultimately reflective of a set of priorities by our leadership. And if our leadership is trying to balance the needs of different departments or doesn't feel that the schools are a priority in the way that other members of the community do, then it can be difficult to advocate for expenses for the schools.
There are dozens and dozens of items related to the Northampton Public Schools, and some of them are things like, paving repairs, gym roof replacement, things that feel a little boring, but they're really important. And some of them are, vital. And the school department shouldn't have to take it out of its operating budget. So when it comes out of a capital improvement budget, it preserves their operating budget. I was surprised that two of the city councilors in particular voted against some capital projects for the schools because to me, it's a way to support the schools so that to preserve their operating budgets. To me, that's less important than that we get the money where it needs to go to support the schools.
How have pushes for capital projects for the school district gone in the past? And I think, our city government, like a lot probably, has a lot of habit. And so I think that we have a mayor and following her predecessor, David Narkowitz, who takes a very strong role in planning how the city does things so that when the council approves money for the school budget or for mid-year appropriation, it is actually up to the school committee to decide the precise usage of that money. I mean, we're given a proposed usage to sort of justify the request, but they can ultimately decide how to best strategically spend that money on people or on things or building, improvements, educational technology, whatever. When the mayor brings us a capital request, a specific capital request to the city council, then if we vote for that, the money is spent on exactly that. And the school committee doesn't have a chance to re-strategize what the actual best usage of funding would be. As a community, you make your ratio between spending on people and spending on things based on the kinds of money you get. Then when you do your budget forecasting, you're sort of tempted to move your predictions. And if you want to have more money to spend on things, then you make very conservative rather than new estimates. So you end up with a lot of money left over at the end of the year. And that's a pattern we've been seeing pretty regularly.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about city funding, please contact your ward councilor.
To celebrate Easter this past Sunday, we hosted a one-on-one Easter egg hunt bracket-style tournament. 2 players compete for the same floor, which alternates every round, looking to find the same egg in only the hallways. The winner moves on to play the winner of the other round in the final. Our first matchup is Stella and Jayshawn. For the second round, it's Kaya and Lane.
Get set, go.
She's also,
Not in there.
No, I don't need no hints. Okay, I want to hit.
You're lukewarm. They're pretty warm.
There's no way you would hide it in the trash.
Mother! I got it! Oh my god!
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
No, it's not up there. We can check all the water fountains. There's a little hole there. Nope, not in the classroom. It could be behind these doors. Nope. Lucas, if I keep on this path, I'm gonna get warmer, you say. Thank you. Okay, nice. Can't see in between here. No, okay, it's not there. Is he in the evac chair or something? Found it.
Good job. Shake hands. Shake hands with the other. Love you.
With Lane and Jayshawn winning the first round, they now compete against each other in the final.
Tell me when.
3, 2, 1, go.
This would be a great spot. Place to hide it. Oh, if only I had my phone, I would have used a flashlight. No, it has to be in here. No, it's not. That would have been a nasty spot. Oh! Here we are, I got it. Jayshawn, I got it.
Thanks for watching and happy Easter.
This week on the Transcript, we look into the student government of the class of 26 Bueno y Sano fundraiser. We learn how students can participate and what the fundraiser is for.
The fundraiser is to raise money for the class of 2026 so we can do fun prom events and other events, plan cool activities, yeah. It is April 13th on Monday. It's at the Bueno y Sano in Northampton. In order to participate, you need to go to the Northampton location and basically say you want to donate some of your whatever you're buying to the class of 2026 at NHS, and then you'll be good.
Yes, I am going to the Bueno y Sano fundraiser. I love Bueno y Sano, and I also love the class of 2026.
My favorite order at Bueno y Sano is a chicken burrito with chips and guac and a lemonade.
My favorite order is probably a sofritas bowl because I'm vegetarian. So yeah.
My go-to Bueno order is a quesadilla, chicken quesadilla with rice and beans on the side.
Check out the fundraiser on Monday, April 13th at Bueno y Sano to support the class of 26.
All right, guys, it is April 3rd. We have ballpark loaded tots from the Freshhampton crew.
I believe so.
We also have, thanks to the Transcript people, a glazed donut each. I got mine for getting best segment of the week last week.
Yeah.
So here is the ballpark loaded tots. We have the tots, obviously. At the cafeteria, they were drizzling what looked to be cheese on top of these. And then we further sauced them up with the big three, and he added ranch.
I think the ranch was going to be a good idea.
Okay, I'm not a big ranch guy.
We'll see.
And then I did sprinkle some other cheese that was...
I put too much cheese on.
Yeah, we did sprinkle some other cheese. But that's about it. And we have these cornbread balls.
Cornbread balls.
This is some, I think, chili they made. and it is meatless. He put it on. I've decided to not put it on and then put it on after to get a little bit of a comparison, and he can do the same by just eating mine. But anyways, let's get into this lunch.
All right.
Here goes Sunny. Okay, going in for a second one.
Yep.
There you go.
There's a lot of flavor. Like
there is a lot of flavor. There's a lot
you
going
kind
on
of just
here.
get like, it's really just like a ball of flavor.
It sure is.
That's really good. But
do you think it's dry?
No, I don't think it's very dry.
Yeah. I thought.
Do you think it's dry?
I thought it was just a little bit, which tends to be what I notice with these lunches, but I think adding the hot sauce every time, guys, it's a no-brainer.
It's so good.
It just instantly elevates the lunch, and the cheese it's really good. It's the nacho cheese you look for, and I'm actually gonna put this on now. Looks like a whole bunch of slop. Now I'm gonna try it with the chili. Mmm. That is delicious. That is really good.
Yeah.
I think adding the chili thing was a good idea. It did add a lot of flavor to it with some fake meat of some sort, they told us. Beans, looks like peeled tomatoes.
I had a really big tomato. I took it out.
Yeah. The rating for today's main course, I'm going to give it an 8.6 out of 10. Honestly, it was really good, and I hope they bring this back. So that's my rating.
I'm a big fan. I'm gonna go 9.2.
Wow.
One of my favorite lunches this year.
Like, not quite right out of
The
the oven,
cheese
but
hot.
perfect. Oh. 9.5. Yeah.
9.5.
Honestly,
Oh my god.
with that in mind, like
I
that's
just wish-
automatically so much better. To rate the donut, 9. I'm going for a 9. It's not like the best thing I've had in the
9.
world, but
Yeah.
is it
9.
great? Yes,
Yeah.
it is great.
I think a 9's good.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.